Welcome back, everybody. It's Brian here with Meso Collects, and we're going to jump in on this second box. If you've been following, this is going to be our second box ripped on camera. I set aside a case to do this, and on the first box we hit the Hidden Rare. So that was the Pele Hidden Rare, and so we know as far as Hidden Rares go, we have dead boxes ahead, but this might have some legend rares in there. I could always use some more Yeti or Loveland Frogman alt arts. So we're gonna pop this open and see what we've got. As far as commentary, I do want to piggyback off of TMX and what he was talking about, as far as improvements, things that can change, get better. The art style, the artists doing their thing, the texture on the cards, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I think the two things that I don't care for most would be the implementation of the alt art box, as well as, which I was stoked for, to be honest. I was anticipating one alt art box being in every case, and only because of how it was advertised from my distributor. So I guess I still made an assumption on that, but I suppose I just disseminated his information, or distributor's information, a little bit wrong, right? So I think that's a big mistake, because as we're seeing, the cases are being ripped. Oh, a legend rare. Oh, I'll take that. What is it? What is it? It's fire. I didn't quite catch what it was. Oh man, that got me completely off track. Where was I? What was I talking about? The alt art boxes. Yeah, so I think the focus needs to be on ripping individual booster boxes, rather than the focus being on ripping these cases to see if there's an alt art box. Because with the way it's going now, we're seeing boxes on the secondary market fairly close to distro prices, really close. And my wife was saying that somebody in the group that she follows, they have a place local that are selling them under distro prices, like $40 a box. And that's not a good sign. Oh, Slide Rock Bolter. I don't have this one. I don't have this one yet. But now we do. Look at that. Our little Onyx. This is also the new rarity that's been tossed in with Torrential Tides. Yeah, we're going to set this in the back. I do want to look at... I'll throw this in our... Actually, we'll do it right now. See what it's looking like right now. Black Label Metrics was like, hey, I got something to help you with your grades. And I'm like, let's do it. It's actually not what happened at all. My buddy sent me the link, and I've seen it quite a few times prior. But my buddy sent me the link, and I'm like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna run it. What are we looking at here? So I've got them centered there. It looks really good for centering. It looks really good. I'm probably gonna send this bad boy in. But my buddy sent me the link, and he's like, check it out. This could probably help. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I went on that night and I ordered one. I want to say after shipping and everything, it was about $40, I think. Sounds right. But he does. It looks like he does 3D print these right out of his wherever he's working at, whether it's a basement, attic, a room, living room, bathroom, Rudy's bathroom, who knows. But back to the boxes. I think priority should go to ripping boxes, getting these boxes ripped, right? And I think that could include, I mean, the rarities. I think they're doing a good job at the rarities. I think as you know, alt arts and the legend rares go, I think they're doing a good job at that. So sewer alligator, super rare. But I think the downfall is that alt art box. I think that's what's really stopping it. And I had suggested, this is what I had suggested in the Discord, my last MetaZoo Monday that I took part in, and that was the first week of August, I believe. Either end of July or early August. But that's what I had mentioned. I was like, I asked specifically if there was any ways that we were combating the devaluation of the individual booster box. And I was like, I think that it has to do with the alt art boxes, and you know, maybe considering like other cards inside the boxes, like chase cards, the numbered cards, serialized cards, because I mean I think that's a good way to gear the product towards both the player and the collector. Oh, there's Sack, super rare. Yeah, I think numbered cards would be a good way to target both collectors and players. Right? Collectors, some collectors out there go crazy for product and serialized cards, especially a 1 out of 1. But Charlie has mentioned that he's against serialized cards, and I don't understand why. I'd like to understand his perspective on it. I mean, because I think that's one of the best ways to understand the situation entirely is you have your views, your perspectives, your beliefs, but you should also understand the opposite. A Minnesota Iceman, terraforming, Jetsam, washed up wreckage. So the booster box, I think, prioritizing getting those ripped, I think that would help out quite a bit. And another thing, the second thing, the only other thing that I think could be improved on is the actual game itself, right? Because we got our base set. We ripped base set. We've played a lot of games. Even my 5-year-old, he's turning 6 in 2 months. 2 months. He's turning 6 in 2 months. But my 5-year-old jumps in on games, right? He's playing games. He likes the Lightning deck. But one thing I noticed going into Torrential Tides is we have new mechanics that were tossed in. And there we go. We got another Nessie. That just broke it. That broke the train of thought. This is probably top 3 or 4 of my favorite alt arts in the set. And I think I have 2 of these at PSA right now. Yeah, that one looks good too. We'll throw that in the centering tool. I'll probably do it off camera. It takes a lot of time. I like to lay the card down flat on the table. Oh, I'll save that. I'll save that next thought on the Black Label Metrics tool until after we're done. So the new mechanics that were tossed into Torrential Tides, that was kind of a curveball, and I think that's a mistake, only because it's so new and like the base set game has barely been established. Some people say it's not even established, right? You don't see it in a lot of places. So I think before adding in different mechanics, I think that the base should be set and established, and that includes rule books, right? So in base set, we saw that there were no like actual rule books thrown out. They had them on their website, right? You had to download it as a PDF. I printed out a copy, and I think it took like 14 pages, 7 or 14, something like that. But I think like a small card that that has the rules on it, in order, inside some various product, maybe even a specialty product, would be a good idea. But if you keep adding things in as sets come out, that makes those previous rule sets obsolete. It just doesn't work anymore. I can't look at the, I don't know how it is, I haven't gone on the website and looked, but I can't look at the rule book that I have, that I printed out from the website, and find out what these new symbols in torrential tides mean, because they're not there. They weren't created then. So I think focus needs to be more on the what we have as far as base set goes. But now it looks like they would have to incorporate the torrential tide mechanics into the rule book, and then hope that they don't add anything else in this dark set that's coming out. What was it called? Like Spooky Shadows or something? I don't know. I don't remember what it was called. I don't think it was. I mean, obviously it wasn't anything amazing to make me remember it. Kushtaka. But when it comes to the dark set, I'll order a case or 2 or 3 or 4 for myself, just to rip, and I'll continue doing what I'm doing. I will rip those on stream so everybody can see it. There's a gassy. Yeah, so I'll continue to rip that on camera. I haven't done a stream yet. Last streams I've done was for Whatnot, and that last Whatnot stream was it was tough. I mean, sales were not bad. Sales were good. There's a Polybius super rare. Yeah, I was just in a different literally in a different spot at a really low table, jumping around from a stool to taking a knee to a stool, and my back was just killing me. This would be a lot better spot to do breaks on Whatnot, but I haven't been back to Whatnot since then, actually. I've mentioned before, I don't care for Whatnot too much because of the reputation it has. There's a lot of dirty players, a lot of dirty sellers in Whatnot because of their vetting process. So I really haven't been back. I really don't care to either. I mean, I really don't care to. The engagement's cool. I enjoy engaging with the audience and just having a good time, making jokes. That's probably the best part about it. Yeah, so we have my only two things that I think that could improve MetaZoo 2025 MetaZoo is trying to jump away from the alt art box in some manner, as well as as well as the rules. I mean, just chill out on implementing things. The focus should be getting established first. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. But going back to what I was talking about with the Black Label Metrics tool. So if you have a perfect fit sleeve, this one that I have is the Gen 3, and the Gen 3 is compatible with the perfect fit sleeves on your cards. So these are the Ultra Pro sleeves. They have a pretty big lip and an extra sleeve on the sides. That won't fit in there. But if you have a perfect fit sleeve, you can just put your card with the sleeve inside here and then close it and still look at it. It's supposed to move like it's doing now. You're supposed to have a little bit of wiggle room so you can line it up with the edge of the card. I think that was my biggest concern, actually, with the previous models. My biggest concern was I don't want to put a raw card inside there and risk it getting damaged in some way. Which shows me that the guy who's doing this, he is resilient. He's a problem solver, and he's working towards success with his measuring tool. He does have a patent pending, is what it says on the website. So he definitely seems like he means business, and he's about what he's about. My last video that I just uploaded was from the comic books. We got those back, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. 2 favorite ones out of there. 3. Well, they were my 8 favorite ones that I pulled out, so I can't really say my 3 favorites. They're all my top favorites. But the 3 out of there that I liked the most was the Spider-Man, the X-Files, and the Power Rangers. My favorite ones. We got something spicy in this pack. I see some texture there. So let's see what we got. Yeah, Squonk. Watch it be a Squonk alt art. Hide behind the Wallowa Lake. Hey, there's a Squonk. I just called it too. That's kind of crazy. I haven't sent a Squonk in yet, but since it is coming up at the end of the month, next week I'll be putting out a video. Ooh, we got a spot in the corner, so that's not going to go. Squonk will not go. The end of the month is coming up. Is now. We are at the end of the month right now. So that means next week I will put out a video showcasing the cards that I'll be sending into PSA. It's currently sitting at a mix of Pokemon, MetaZoo, and One Piece. Yeah, definitely with some One Piece in there. But I don't remember exactly what's in there. I know I did send in a lot of the promos from the illustration boxes, and not just the recently released Volume 3 and 4 with Luffy and Zoro, but I did include duplicates of. Well, I'm not going to be sending in the duplicates, but I do have multiples of the Volume 1 through 4 illustration boxes. So that way I can get the trio, because I'm a fan of the live action. I've never watched the anime. I can't do it because I want to say it's in Japanese with English subtitles, and my brain just doesn't work that way. I'm wired differently than most. So I'm a fan of live action. I jumped on after the release of the live action. I think it was so good. There's a new season coming out next year. They're done with production. They're done with filming. Sorry, and they're in production right now. So I wanted to collect the set of the main characters in a PSA 10. So that's what I plan to do. Last pack, and we got nothing. That's got some Harry Potter vibes right there. It's actually kind of cool. All right. So from this box, this is our second box from the case. We got the Legend Rare Slide Rock Bolter. Alt art, Loch Ness Monster. There's our Squonk. And that can't go. These two probably can go and get graded. This one definitely not. If you didn't follow my last video, I would recommend finding my last MetaZoo video, because I am giving away our PSA 10 base set Quetzalcoatlus. This is one of the extras that I got back in a PSA 10. And the ones I didn't send off with our charity box, I kept, and I decided I'll just give them away. So this is on that video, and to enter the giveaway, you just have to comment on the video. Just leave a comment, and I'll do a quick video Sunday of the results. I'll do the random comment picker and see who's going to. After that, I'll link up, try to get in touch. I would recommend following my Instagram, Mesopotamia. I'll put that in the description. Just link up with me. I'll need your address, a way to confirm, probably a screenshot of your YouTube, just as again just for confirmation that it is you, and I'm not getting swindled. We're both not getting swindled. That's that. Check out the website, Meso Collects. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching.